Clear your corners is something you will be told a lot in CS after your teammate dies, thinking you cleared it. So to see this happen live at a tier 1 event is insane. Today we're breaking down how one misplay ruined FaZe shot of bringing back Inferno and how they were eliminated by MOUZ at Pro League. Welcome to FaZe downfall on Inferno. Round 1 starts off normal, with both teams bringing utility and both on the default setup, with MOUZ sending 2 players towards A and 3 on B. But they're not pushing. Usually when you go 3B, you want to push and win banana control, but MOUZ are rather focusing on just playing it safe. While FaZe are sending 4 players towards second mid to take apps, since why else would you have 4 players in second mid? Oh, they're just chilling here. Why? While FaZe and MOUZ both want the other team to walk into their traps. MOUZ hoping for a lackluster banana push, while FaZe, well, hoping to lure the MOUZ into a trap. Funny, right? FaZe goes for the silent boost up to apps, to just clear it out. And it's a great way to take apps, since the CT will not be able to hear you walk into apps and commit war crimes. But MOUZ are more ready for this take by FaZe, with 1 player in apps and 1 in pit. A good way to hold, since it's unlikely that FaZe will send Glocks pushing long, so you can leave it open for now. thinkg finds the first kill of the round, with a nice peek and a tap onto Robs. And this is a problem for FaZe, since, well, they're split up completely, with 2 monkeys on banana and 2 monkeys in apps. And this forces FaZe to go to A and leave banana. But karrigan will try to fake it, but he's walking into 3 players. And here, he do more than enough by getting 1 kill before being brutally attacked. But this as well loses FaZe the whole idea of faking, unless they're going now. Oh damn, FaZe are running up short. Will MOUZ hold be good enough? FaZe smokes long, and then Molotov's pit, and this forces Jimpat to smoke himself off and leaves thinkg alone for now. But FaZe have missed his crucial position, as he's able to get 1 kill after Rain dinks him, and the match is on. The pit player tries to help but can only get a 1-for-1 trade, and broky finds himself in a 1v2. But broky have full side control, and rotations are far away. He can plant the bomb and play from wherever he would like. And broky goes for this crazy plant, and it might look dumb to go apps here, but you will soon see why it's so good. Learn this plant. MOUZ have no kits, and MOUZ looks quite disorganized taking site. Both are walking into site like I would have liked, with half the timer left on the bomb, that you clear different things to find broky, and then rather play a 1v1 if it comes down to it. And broky with a great plant is allowed to get 1 kill and just hides, and FaZe takes the first round.
He could maybe peel one off as he goes back. Oh, it is for him! It is! They turn their heads, it's not enough, Frozen gets popped, and broky's just gone ahead and won the round. It looked on the radar like it was behind the box, but that head, Hugo, the head is all you need.
Just wide enough.
I decided to skip some rounds since not much of interesting happened, so we land on the round that decided FaZe fate for this map, as well as for the round, but I will not spoil it for you yet. FaZe and MOUZ are both on a buy, but FaZe have the better buy, as MOUZ got an MP9 heading towards A, while FaZe have 4 AKs in a row. The setup from both teams are quite normal, like always. I feel like default wise most teams have figured out this meta by now, while MOUZ sending 2 players B, playing default, and then 3A with 2 in apps and 1 on long, while FaZe are going for 2 players second mid, 2 banana, and the last is quite unsure. In today's meta, we have 1 player down here, using utility to help B players, as well as just staying here in case the second mid or banana players need help. But FaZe have understood how slow MOUZ are playing, and uses this to send broky fast up banana to hold on logs, as well as Molotov towards sandbags to make sure if a MOUZ player is there, broky can kill him. MOUZ uses this flash to allow a player to peek banana and take banana control, since MOUZ now wants the big jackpot of winning banana control after getting apps control. But here FaZe are not too far up, so this play is kinda wasted, and gives away a lot of information to FaZe on how MOUZ are playing. But let's skip over to A, where FaZe are being sneaky and throwing a bit of a fake over to scare the MOUZ players away, with a smoke long and a Molotov towards roof. And here Jimpat tries to get the timing, but it backfires, and Robs finds the first kill of the round. And this is a problem. Now that the AWP is alone and can be pushed from 3 different angles, panic. But FaZe just slows down and walks slowly towards banana, and MOUZ have the read, sending 1 more player to B. So there are 3 players. But let's zoom in on B side. MOUZ are going for a very niche setup with 2 players behind default. Here Frozen wants to push out and show himself, so FaZe will think, yes, site clear, and Exertion can come up huge. FaZe do the default smokes, and here this handsome lad finds the first kill for MOUZ, through a smoke. But Mr. Handsome gets too cocky after some luck, like everyone in Vegas, and goes for a very bold play by pushing through a smoke in a 4v4, as well as Frozen dying. And oops, it's now a 4v2 for FaZe. But for Exertion, this is perfect. He finds 3 kills backside and Rain trying to save the AWP. And this is what ruined FaZe, not checking this one position, as well as just giving away a 4v2. But well done Exertion.
builds something or other, and his teammate is completely unknown to the enemies. They've waited. He waits as long as he has to, comes through with 3, and Exertion's multi-kill count starts to rack up already. 4 to the clock, which means still Rain can take it if the coffin peak comes. He's gone. He runs, only to fall in the fading seconds.
The game is still close and MOUZ is back with the MP9 buy. Interesting. And this time they're only going 2 towards A and then 3 B, with 1 being a bit aggressive, the MP9 of course, and then 2 of the B players more laid back, aka the baiters. But FaZe are going 2 players in second mid and then 3 towards middle and more focused towards middle and not banana this time. Wonder why. But in the meantime, one of MOUZ players on B have dropped some utility and then left back towards A, since you should usually be 3 players on A. But FaZe decides, let's have lurkers on second mid and let's just take banana and B side. How can they know this is a good idea? Well, let's zoom back. Robs heard a multiple apps. MOUZ did not use a lot of utility on B, as well as not really peeking anything. Both teams. This tells FaZe that MOUZ used the app's Molotov to slow FaZe down to not rush the 2 players on A, as well as the lack of utility used could only tell FaZe that MOUZ was saving them for something. And here B is the right call, with now only an AK and an MP9. And the Canadian cleans house with 2 entry kills on site. And in the 4v3 MOUZ saves. Wait, they're running the wrong way. Well, to do a B take you need to isolate, and FaZe are in positions to be isolated in, with Twist playing here, a bad spot if MOUZ have a flash, as well as Rain deciding to plant here in the worst spot possible on B site, since this leaves the A players out of the round. And MOUZ starts the domination with a flash like this to allow Sihu. Why are we using hard ass names to pronounce? Let's call everyone Simple Device or Nico. See, the best player in the world have easy names. Sorry. And here he finds Rain, who can't even save himself, as well as he managed to get away after Brokey misses the jump up and can stay alive, and it's now a 3v3. Brokey goes for a crazy peek, and here he had to hold coffins and Twist had to hold CT. Brokey decides to wide swing CT into 2 players and gets deleted like that. And Twist finds 1 more kill but moves too fast and the Molotov just spreads and kills him. He could have killed both CT players swinging to win the round, but here him and Robs dies and MOUZ wins another round they should never have won.
Oh no. God, with Brokey dead.
Twist though.
The impact's found him. Twist's up top. 1 kill from the man through the banana smoke. Twist just busted the molly. What? Jimmy's locked him out.
FaZe starts with 3 players towards second mid and 1 banana, 1 ramp. Their goal is map control, while MOUZ are doing some fun shenanigans of a play by having 2 players banana, 1 in the corner holding for the wide swing, and then the master of disguise hiding inside the smoke FaZe have thrown to a car and the Molotov just barely misses him. As well as having 3 players in mid, 1 long, 1 short and 1 apps. FaZe have 2 players taking apps, and here uses some interesting flashes to try and fight off Boiler, but to no result. And by now FaZe are leaving banana as well, fully focusing on A. And this is the problem with how MOUZ are set up, since when having 3 players this close in middle, to get past them is hard. And if you think apps is clear, you will be wrong, since 2 players are holding from short if you want to cross the site and the retake will quickly box you in. MOUZ have gone for this setup on banana that is very good to just mow down T's, but very weak to something you would call a pop flash. But FaZe only have 1 player on banana while the rest goes A, and they want to try and fake it to force rotation to him. FaZe smokes long and takes middle, and here it's where it all falls flat. Torsi have gotten a good position but whiffs the first kill. He's just off, but Rain is running with his knife out, tunnel vision onto Arch, and this allows Torsi to stay alive. If Rain would have had his gun out, this would have been a free kill. But when Rain gets spawned, Twist thinks it's a good idea to clear out banana so FaZe can run back to B, and here he feels the wrath of the positions and he's out of the round. But Rain finally finds the kill and FaZe are back, or are they? Well, Brokey alone in banana can't do much, as well as FaZe have not gotten any site control. And on A, well, we have this mishap where Jimpat walks past Robs finds Sihu, and Jimpat trades him back. What is even happening this round, man? Both teams are so disorganized, and here it all falls flat again. Rain have picked up the AWP.
In your opinion, which player should never pick up the AWP?
Rain, definitely Rain.
Rain. I'd have to say Rain.
And Jimpat does some Michael Jordan level of movement, damaging Rain to force him to retreat, as well as runs towards site and kills karrigan. And here Brokey dies to a nade and Rain low dies and MOUZ takes another round.
And look at this, Robs crossing in the smoke, kills the little pit, doesn't know about Jimmy, who's got another chance to shine here. Rain swapping into the AWP, toys with the peek, takes damage through the wall, and as he crosses over, Jimmy's going to expose himself to the planter. karrigan can't fall back, he can't stay alive. Jimpat is tearing them to pieces, and he's got Rain already whittled down to 19 health.
Rain's rooted all the way around. There's a smoke on the bomb. Frozen could just hop on this right now, and there's nothing that Rain could do. Looking at short, Rain runs to his death.
Most are now on the T side, and again we are seeing a very common default with 2 players second mid and the last 3 towards ramp, banana and bottom mid. The MOUZ know they have to be faster, and here uses early utility top banana to force FaZe to keep 2 players B and then taking apps fast to win map control fast. While FaZe are going 3 players early on B, with 1 rotating off to A, while the 2 A players are playing 1 short and 1 towards side. One problem, no apps player contesting MOUZ, and that's a massive problem. MOUZ double nades boiler and then uses the nade sound to be fast and peek sidewalk, just to do it a little bit harder for FaZe to paint a clear picture of what is happening. Exertion uses this smoke to smoke long, and this forces Brokey to smoke mid as well. And that's MOUZ goal, drag FaZe to the brink of time and defeat, and for them to waste utility. MOUZ 2 players on B throws some utility and watches as FaZe yet again smokes them off. Perfect, it's starting to work. FaZe by now have 1 smoke and 1 molotov, while MOUZ have 2 smokes and some flashes left. With 2 smokes you can take both sides, so this is the ideal situation for them. MOUZ fake have forced all 3 A players to stay, and when MOUZ runs back and leaves the Rat King in top middle, we know it's doom and gloom for FaZe. And here Exertion finds Twist on a lucky sound cue, but he brings out the knife and swiftly is traded back. Rain finds a kill, but Frozen is fast to trade him back. But karrigan alone can only get a 1-for-1 trade, and the game is brought into a 2v2. And remember, on B side you want to isolate the fights. So how on earth can FaZe do that with both MOUZ players playing like this? And FaZe only have 1 flash left. Impossible. And MOUZ wins the round.
Two falling short leaves them with nothing up against the MOUZ that are looking for the 2-0 finish. Torshi swinging out towards the spawn, gets the better of Brokey, and for Rops in this 1v2, he would need both kills right now, and nothing is being given. He's got to run away, he's got to save that AWP, and that means MOUZ move up to 14, and they even knock out the AWP.
Once again, both teams are on a bye. And FaZe, well, they're in a pickle. With a scoreline of 15-5, they need 10 rounds in a row to even stay alive in Pro League. And they have to play perfect. And MOUZ starts with an aggressive mid push with 4 players, and FaZe meets this quite well with a molotov, bottom banana, that forces Exertion to push more and alone towards middle, and here Brokey finds opening. FaZe this round are set up with 3A, playing a very upfront aggressive setup middle, and then 2 on B, throwing utility and making sure MOUZ can't sneak up to banana. FaZe, after Brokey gets the kill, wants to just take control, and here, well, it all goes wrong. Frozen on a lucky guess. Like, this is why we have whole communities thinking pro players are cheaters. Shoots through the smoke and finds not one, but both B defenders of FaZe. Like, how can you be so lucky? And FaZe, how can you fuck up this bad? How are you supposed to win 10 rounds in a row playing perfect when this is what you do? And Frozen waits no time faking B, and this is perfect since FaZe have rotated 2 players off A to go to B. And this makes sense. MOUZ knows at this time that FaZe have no players on B, and Frozen with a quick flick finds Twist and just deletes him off the server. But Rops finds 1 more kill in middle, as well as Frozen faking it too much and dies to Brokey, and it's a 2v2. Out of the blue, all the work Frozen did to fake it and take B control is wasted. But Rops is alone, spotted, and have to fight off 2 MOUZ players. And just look, Ropsy swings and Torsi hits a crazy shot. What a flick. Type of shots that make Torsi look like a cheater, and MOUZ have got an A site, and Brokey can't even get out of the smoke, and MOUZ wins the match.
Stop them. Rob still on the A side. AWP scope denied as Torshi flicks him back, and it's onto the AWP to deny MOUZ the inevitable.
This is the insult to injury moment where your 5 versus 4 out of the gate with the AWP is lost to a wild spray through smoke double kill lineup. And as Brokey will try to put forth an incredible clutch, he is completely stuffed, and they do indeed close this.
Thank you for watching, and here are 2 videos YouTube told me you would love.